Hello, my precious tarot lovers. If you're on my channel, it means you love tarot as much as I do, so it's gonna be a good reason to stay here and watch this entertaining tarot reading for Kevin Federline and his memoir. I don't want to say my personal opinion about this whole thing right now because as a tarot reader, I should be impersonal. But if you wonder what I think about it and also about those celebrities and situations I do the readings for, please subscribe to my Instagram or TikTok. There I share more personal stuff. All the links you will find in the description for this video. And also, if you feel that you need your personal tarot consultation, feel free to message me on Insta or TikTok as well, or write me a personal email on mistressoftarot@yahoo.com, and I will do my best to help you. So, Kevin Federline. First of all, I want to analyze personalities of Kevin and Britney. Sometimes it helps me to understand the reasons of their actions. Second of all, I want to analyze their relationship in 2004 to 2007 when they met and when they got married and all that. And in the end, I want to see what's going on between them right now around this memoir and the possible future outcome for this, for both of them. Okay, so let's go. What kind of personality does Kevin Federline have? His personality, what kind of person he is. First of all, let's see what's on the bottom is Nine of Pentacles. Of course, we're talking about rich lady Britney Spears. So Kevin Federline's personality. What kind of person is Kevin Federline? What kind of person is he? Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, and King of Cups. Okay, so his bad traits of character: Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands, and Seven of Swords. His good sides: Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Judgment. His relations to society: Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, okay, Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups, two sevens. Okay, his shadow side: the Tower, the World, and Five of Swords. Not very nice. So his complexes, fears, and secrets. Complexes, fears, and secrets. Okay, so now let's do the final triplet: the Devil, Nine of Swords, and Two of Cups. Okay. Well, looking at this card combination, I can say that this person is not a big businessman. He's not busy with making money. He doesn't create anything. All he cares is a missing stardom. He wanted to be a star, but he didn't get to become one, probably because he chose the wrong path in his life. His main characteristic is that he's a hysterical type of person, and he likes to show off his feelings, especially the negative ones, and he begs for compassion. He begs for sympathy from other people. He's all about emotions and mostly the negative ones. So, this is probably the reason why he didn't become a star. Because to become a star, you need to be disciplined, you need to work hard, you need to keep lots of things under control. And he cannot do that. He thinks that everybody owes him, that everybody should do whatever he needs. And if they don't, he feels mad and aggressive. You see, 2 7, 7 of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles tell us that he really expects something from people. He really thinks everybody owes him. One of his good sides is that he knows how to make people like him, how to cause sympathy. He may seem as a stable person, the one you can rely on, but in reality, you can hardly do that. He is a sneaky person, and he is never satisfied with what he has. As soon as he gets something really good in his life, he immediately starts looking for more. He immediately thinks that he deserves more than that. This is the reason why he destroys everything that he has, because she starts thinking that it's not important in his life anymore, and he's looking for more, and he thinks that he deserves more, but in reality he doesn't have enough knowledge to get more, to get what he wants. He doesn't have enough expertise, and he doesn't have that stability. So it's one of his main minuses, I guess, in his character. One of his complexes is that he's totally aware that he's not smart enough. He's one of those sweet dummies who says something and everybody is laughing, not because he said something funny, but because the way he said it. And his secret is that he, at a certain point of his life, he did something inappropriate for him just to fulfill his dreams. What it is, we can just guess. So this is the short description of Kevin Federline's personality. And all I want to say in the end, to sum it all up, when you meet Kevin Federline in person, you may think that this person is nice and easygoing, but remember that he is ready to stab you in the back, and behind the closed door, he will definitely say mean things about you. So this is the kind of person he is. Now let's see the personality of Britney Spears. Okay, now let's talk about Britney Jean Spears. Britney Spears. Honestly, I had the reading for her. I had several readings for her at the beginning of my YouTube channel. You can go and watch them. I didn't dive too deep into her personality though, but the information the cards gave me was also very interesting. Just like she was addicted, but it wasn't her own will. Somebody gave it to her. And for me, it seems like the truth. So, Britney Jean Spears, what kind of personality does she have? Let's look at the bottom of the cards. So it's 8 of Pentacles. She's a hardworking person. She works hard for every achievement in her life. All right, what kind of person is Britney Spears? The Ace of Wands, the Star, the Emperor, and 7 of Swords. Okay, so her bad sides of her character: Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Good sides: 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Her relations to the society: 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 4 of Cups. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Her shadow side, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. Fears, complexes, and secrets. The Moon and Ace of Cups. Okay, let's do the final triplet. The Sun, Knight of Wands, and Eight of Swords. Okay, so just look at how different the cards are comparing to the ones for Kevin Federline. You see, there are pretty much no negative cards here. We can look at the cards and we can make an impression, make our own opinion about this or that person. Here, Britney is a talented person. She is a very talented person. We can see the Ace of Wands together with the Star. She's a talented person. But the Emperor and Seven of Swords tell us that she got under the influence of somebody. Her talent was suppressed by some people or some things that were much more influential than she was. On the one hand, she's very talented, she's very passionate, and she can turn anything she touches into gold. You know, she is very talented, but at the same time, she's very insecure. She's never satisfied with her appearance, especially in public. She doesn't like how she looks like. And I think it's not her thoughts. I think it's somebody told her. Somebody suggested to her that she was ugly. You know how it happens when somebody tells you every day that you're not good enough, then in the end you start believing it, even if everybody around or the mirror tells you the opposite things. As for her real self, she is a very immature person who prefers staying at home rather than going out. She's a very slow person. She doesn't like being in a public. She doesn't trust people that much. As soon as she starts working on a new project, she actually wants to create something new, but then she starts remembering all the bad things concerning her stardom, and she probably closes herself from this. She refuses starting something new. She would probably work on the projects that do not involve interactions with people. And she disappeared from the public's eye very abruptly, and it was totally her decision. She's a very lost person. She doesn't understand what's going on around her most of the times. She is lied to very often. And her main secret is that she went through some sort of abuse in the past. I don't know how to say it correctly, but I don't want to go too deep into this topic right now. But she definitely went through something really bad in her life that she doesn't want to talk about it. Well, to sum up all the information that I got about Britney, I want to say that she's a 15-year-old girl, a talented girl who lives in a body of a 43-year-old unhappy and suppressed woman. That's it. And there is one more thing that I want to say is they tell us every time that Britney Spears went mad, she went crazy, she is mentally ill, and all that. All I want to say is that my cards do not show me that. All they show is that, yes, she is insecure, she is lost right now, she is childish, she is immature, but it's natural because she didn't have the opportunity to grow up. They didn't give her the opportunity to experience all those things that make us grown-ups, and that's why she is stuck mentally in that age. So whose problem is that? But she is quite all right mentally. She just needs to go through all those things to grow up, and she just needs a good mentor on her side. It's my opinion, totally. Tell me what you think about it, guys. Do you really believe she's mentally unstable? And do you believe those Instagram videos that we see? Or you think it's somebody else's manipulation? Okay, now I think it's time to do the reading for them as a couple and to see what really happened back in 2004. It's when Britney and Kevin's relationship started, and they got married and they separated in 2007. They actually divorced. Okay, Britney Spears and Kevin Federline. What happened between them? Three of Swords, a broken heart. Okay, so let's see whose heart was broken in the first place. So the first question to the cards is what kept them together? What kept them together? Four of Cups, the Moon, Six of Swords, and Ten of Pentacles. All right, so what they thought when they first saw each other. It's Kevin, the death. It's for Britney, the strength. Okay. Why they decided to get married? Kevin. Why did Kevin decide to get married, Britney? Kevin. Okay, King of Wands, and Britney, Six of Pentacles. All right. What was their thoughts, feelings, and actions in marriage for Kevin? Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. For Britney, Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, next question. Why did they break up? Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Swords. What was the real problem in their relationship? Okay, the real problem. And was there a cheating from Kevin, from Britney? Was there a cheating? I guess I need to specify those cards. For Britney, okay, and for Kevin. The High Priestess, the Hanged Man, and I think I need to specify these Hanged Man as well. I'll take just one more card. Okay, the Ace of Wands, and let's do the final triplet. Ten of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, let's see what happened between them 20 years ago. First of all, I want to say that there was no true feelings between them. There was no true love. It was completely the opposite. We see in the problematic of their couple is Two of Cups together with the Tower, with the World. It means that they did not love each other from the very beginning. It was the biggest problem, the absence of love. And if you ask me what connected them back then, my answer will be They both wanted to build up a family. And if for Britney it was a natural desire to create a family, to have children probably, because she, at that point, she achieved a lot. She achieved everything. She had a career, a successful one, and she was famous. What else a young girl should wish for? She wanted love, she wanted relationship and all that. Then for Kevin, it was a desire to change his life to the best, to start probably his own career, to become wealthier. Britney was his ticket to success, to successful life. And I can say that his expectations were totally met. Britney actually took him by the hand and led him in the world of show business. She introduced him to powerful people, and she did everything that depended on her just to give him that ticket to success. But I should say as well that not everybody was happy about her choice. And probably some of the people who were close to her at that time, they told her that she was wrong or something like that. And she even had to defend herself at some point, defend her position. She probably thought that he would be thankful to her for everything that she has done for him. But, oh God, she didn't know his what kind of personality he was. But he lied her so much, and he didn't give as much as he promised from the very beginning. Probably the only thing he was good at was their sexual part. This is probably the only thing that satisfied her. The reason why they broke up for Kevin was Britney's pregnancy. I don't know, but he had some problems with pregnant women at that time. Probably they didn't attract him sexually or something like that. And for Britney, it was a betrayal. Ten of Swords tells us about the betrayal from his side. And the final full stop was from Britney's side. She was the one who put the final full stop in their relationship. Now let's talk about the cheating from both sides. And usually, when we are talking about the cheating, we don't make a conclusion only looking at one card. We need to have a triplet at least to make a final decision if there was a cheating or not. And unless it is a high priestess, if we are talking about the man, if the man cheated on a woman, then yes, the high priestess tells us yes. And if we're talking about the female cheating, the world shows us that yes, there was a cheating. In all the other situations, we need to do at least triplet and then analyze the triplet. And here we see the high priestess from Kevin's side, and we can say high priestess together with Ace of Wands tells us that Kevin Federline was unfaithful to Britney in the period of their marriage. He was unfaithful, and according to the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man, he didn't even hide it from Britney. And what's worse, he even played a victim in front of her, telling her, you cannot satisfy me, you cannot do what I want, what I need, I am a man, so I went and had it on the side. And talking about Britney, we definitely can say that she did not cheat on Kevin. We see the main card that shows us is Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is alone in bed. Moreover, I can say that those people who she trusted the most lied about her cheating. So here we definitely can talk about the broken heart of Britney. And she wanted to get married so bad that she practically took the first guy she met, and it was her biggest mistake that she has done. And for Kevin, it was an entrance ticket to the wealthy world where he is still living. Now let's talk about what's going on right now between them. Now let's talk about the present times, what's happening between them right now, right at the moment, what their relationship is, what they think about each other. Kevin, Federline, and Britney Spears. Let's talk about it. Okay, the magician on the bottom. What's their relationship right now? The devil. Good start. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Five of Wands. Quite predictable. What do they think about each other? Thoughts, feelings, and actions from Kevin's side. King of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Strength, and Britney's side. King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, what's the problematic? What's the problem in their relationship? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Empress. What does Sean, their son, think about his mother? What does Sean think about his mother? Queen of Pentacles. What does Jaden think? The Chariot. What does Sean think about his father? About his father. Four of Wands. What does Jaden think about his father? Page of Swords. Okay. How will this memoir influence Britney in future? Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Judgment. How will it influence Kevin, the High Priestess, Two of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Okay, so now let's do the final triplet, I guess. The final triplet, the Temperance, Five of Cups, and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Kevin wants to make money out of it so bad that he decided to release this book without even talking to Britney, without getting her permission. He decided it on his own. And that led to the dirtiest scandal between them right now. We see the devil and Five of Wands tell us that there is something really bad is going on right now with releasing all the secrets of each other. And it's not the end, there are probably something more. We will get more information from Britney probably, and from Kevin as well. So it's the dirtiest things that can happen in the world. They brought all of the dirty underwear for people to judge. Kevin thinks that right now it's the best time to release the memoir like that because he thinks that he keeps all the situation under control. People think that Britney is crazy and she's not going to defend herself. And he can actually say whatever about her. And whatever she says on the opposite, people will not take it seriously because she is considered to be insane. But the problem of their relationship is that Britney actually decided to stand for herself. We see it in the problematic of their relationship. The Empress, together with two knights, she will bring the truth to the public, sometimes in an aggressive way. And he didn't expect that. And actually, people believe Britney more than him. And he didn't expect that totally. Right at the moment, she is looking for someone who will help her. She is looking for a friend, first of all, and she's looking for a person, probably some official person like a lawyer, who will work with her on this point. She will definitely protect herself on this matter. She tries to keep everything that she has. It's not only about her material position, but her mental position as well. Everything she has today, she wants to keep it and not to lose, if you know what I mean. And as for their sons, what they think about that, I can say that from Britney's side, we see all the good cards. The Queen of Pentacles is representing a mother. They think about her as a mother. And the Chariot means that their attitude towards her is beginning to change. They are not little kids anymore, and they can make their own conclusions, and they probably start asking questions. We see it from Kevin's side. The Page of Swords represents that they probably ask him questions why mother wasn't with them when they were little, what happened back then, and they probably start looking for it themselves. Right now they're grown-ups and it's more difficult to lie to them, and they can find out what's going on. So finally, what's waiting for Kevin and Britney in the nearest future concerning this memoir? First of all, I want to say they will find the way to make it up. They will not go to the court or something like that. They will find the way. And second of all, Kevin will not make lots of money out of this book, no. And he will have some problems concerning his family. He doesn't understand that this memoir will influence not only him as a writer, but also his family as well. He will have some problems there, and he doesn't realize right now what kind of problems they will have. And for Britney, I guess it's gonna be too hard, and I think she should take care of her mental stability, her mental health, and she will learn some information about her family and additional information that will hurt her even more. She will find something hurtful about her family. So I think that's it, what I wanted to tell you guys. I feel very sorry for Britney. For me, it's like when the person fell down, everybody tries to finish him off just because he cannot answer back. That's terrible. Tell me what you think about this whole situation, guys. It's in all the news right now. Please share your thoughts and ideas with me down in the comments under this video. Subscribe to my channel and not to miss more interesting, entertaining videos. And keep in touch and take care. I wish you all the best. Bye.